Hey, Service Nation, good to be with you again. You may notice I'm not at my home. I'm at for those of you watching, either join me on the Facebook Live or watching the YouTube video, we're actually in Torrey Pines, California. We wanted to get out of the heat of Phoenix for a little bit, so we're up here having some fun. Beautiful. Your view is of me. My apologies, it's not great. My view is of, I think, Torrey Pines. I'm not sure. There's actual pine trees out there, and it's awesome. All right, so excited. My wife's gone fishing. She's left me alone to hang out with you guys, and we're going to talk about how to take a business from nothing to $1 million in 12 months. First of all, one of my favorite things about this is that's what we're doing right now, right? So all the stuff that we are teaching, or I'm going to teach you how to do from zero to a million, is exactly what we're going to do to grow this business from zero to a million. We grew our Grow My Service company fairly quickly. We've been serving quite a few people and are definitely a seven-figure company. And we're going to teach you how to grow your service business, and we're going to grow our business by teaching you guys how to grow your businesses. So let's jump in. If we start every show like this, if you're getting massive value from the show, subscribe, rate, and review. Hook us up on iTunes, and more importantly, refer your friends, right? This is for all owners of service companies that physically go somewhere and provide a service. HVAC electricians, landscapers, pool cleaning companies, snow removal, chimney sweeps, pest control, whatever. If you go somewhere, cleaners, if you go somewhere and do something, we can help you. All right. So I've spent, for those of you guys that don't know, the last 20 years, probably 25 now, I'm getting old. I'm 46, bought my first service business when I was 22, so whatever that is, building several multi-million-dollar companies. The first time I did it took me almost a decade. The second one went from 0 to 4.3 million in about 18 months. So I want to share with you some of the things that can help you go faster as opposed to making all the big dumb mistakes I made. We can hopefully help you make smarter mistakes. So first of all, I don't know why the $1 million mark is so big for most of us owners of cleaning companies, but it is. Hey, Jessica, one of our Grow My Cleaning Company clients, has snuck in to Grow My Service Company. Good to have you, sister. So I don't know why that $1 million mark is such a big deal, but it is. It was to me. It is to a lot of my clients. I still remember back when I was young. And by the way, just on the not being young, I sneezed 2 days ago and hurt the crap out of my neck, which has got to be an old man thing. So if you see me kind of tilting oddly, I'm trying to make my neck not hurt and still face the microphone. So my apologies for being an old man, but I didn't know anything when I was young. So you take the old brain and it comes with the old body. All right, so I still remember back when I was young and had a good young body, but no brains, telling my Service Master franchise rep that I wanted to have $1 million business. And I remember he kind of poo-pooed it, right? He's like, okay, sure you will, kid. Which is fine because I was young and dumb and it was probably a good bet that I wasn't going to make it to $1 million. But his job as a rep was kind of to help me build. That was one, and again, I love the Service Master organization, nothing but good things to say about them. But they gave support, but not really the step-by-step of here's exactly what to do to get from 0 to a million. And I don't know why, but I just felt like, and this maybe is just for the cleaning business. You'll have to tell me, Service Nation, but for the cleaning business, I felt like, oh, it's not a real business. When I tell my friends I own a cleaning company, they're going to picture me out there cleaning toilets. But if I had $1 million revenue, then I'd have to be for real, right? If I had 20 or 50 or 100 employees or whatever the number is, I'd be a real business. But honestly, I kind of thought it was for the world. It was really for me. I think I felt like I needed to do that. But I'll give you a hint. The first time I hit my $1 million business, I didn't remember. I was so focused on 2 million. So, and those of you guys and gals that have hit that mark know that we're so focused on what's next, we forget. But until we get there, it seems to be this big thing. So anyway, I want to tell you guys exactly how to grow $1 million business quick as possible. And just so you know, I don't want you to think like, oh, I just figured this thing out. It really did take 20 years. I tried everything. I hired consultants. I joined chambers of commerces. What's that? It wasn't LaTip. I can't remember what the name of it was, but where you kind of go there and give each other leads and stuff. I tried doing trade, right? Trading my services out. Everything I seemed to do, or everything I did, seemed to be like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And I want to save you guys that headache. So I don't know about you guys, But for me, and you can tell me, and let me know if I'm going to try and be as transparent and honest as I can. For me, a lot of times, certainly as I was younger, it's gotten better as I've been older, but a lot of my sense of worth of who I was and the value I brought in the world had to do with my earning potential, my business, and how successful that was. And it wasn't a conscious, like I believe that, but I think subconsciously I kind of did that. Um, and the big problem is after so much struggle and wasting time and money doing the wrong things and having weeks where I couldn't make payroll. Actually, and I've always made payroll, but I had weeks where it was Wednesday and I had, a $50,000 payroll due on Friday and I had like 23 grand in the bank, kind of a deal where I had to struggle. It's easy to lose hope, or I definitely got points where I was like, will I really ever be successful? And it's tough because your logical brain says, well, there's other people out there kicking butt and taking names, even in my industry. So obviously it's possible. And then we start thinking, well, it's got to be me, right? Maybe I don't have what it takes. Maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe I don't, whatever. And for me, I'd make up excuses of, maybe they had a better education, or they knew more people, or they're lucky, or I don't know. But anything other than I'm not doing the things that I need to do, right? I'm getting the results from the actions I'm taking. And if I want different results, I got to take different actions. So, and again, I share all this stuff because I don't want to. I mean, we're absolutely going to tell you the steps to take, but I remember how lonely and scary it was doing it by myself, and that's part of why I create these communities for owners. Is I want you guys to be able to be in a place where there's other people like, okay, well, Mike's doing okay, and he kind of had that same feeling. So maybe if I have those feelings, maybe I'm going to be okay too, right? So, and again, please give me feedback for like, yep, that's absolutely how I feel, or no, that's not really how it feels for me. So all that to say, it almost cost me my dream and the service that I could have given to you guys, to my employees, to my team, to my family, just not knowing what to do. So this lack of system really got me, right? Because you start believing you work so hard and you don't get the results that you want. You start thinking, maybe I don't know what to do. And once you get it and figure it out, you're like, it's just a lack of systems and processes and a little bit of mindset. Once you get that right, it's not so hard. So that's why I want to share with you guys. And I just remember, and you can all tell me if this is how you feel or not, just going, I could never go back to like civilian life, right? Once I'd had a taste of owning my own business when I was 22 years old. I'm 46. I've never had a job since. I wouldn't even know how to fill an application, right? And I think that's maybe how a lot of us are as owners of service companies. We just can't imagine going back to life. So the stakes are high, right? Because if we can't sort it out, we're stuck working too much, not making any money. If you're a big knucklehead like me, going over times where like, I don't know how I'm going to make payroll, right? And this business gets to be so frustrating. Some days we're like, I just want to sell it. But we if you're like me, you got the bug. You can't go back to working for somebody else. So it's a tight spot. All right, let's dive into how we did this thing. Once I really dove into marketing and I realized that I could systematize my client attraction system, a whole new world opened up, right? So that's what I want to talk about, because certainly to the first million, and there's other pieces of business in terms of leadership and cash flow and building a culture, all super important. But just to get to that first million, the big chunk you've got to get is an automated client attraction system. That's it. And once you've got that, a whole new world opens up. Everything is kind of free, right? And I always thought that before I figured it out, I always put automated client attraction systems into one of the things I had to do, one of the hats I had to wear. And every hat I had was kind of working to a degree, some really well, some really poorly. And the problem with I didn't even actually recognize that I needed an automated, scalable, dependable, repeatable client attraction system. I just knew at some point I had to get clients. And my getting clients, I don't want to say system because that would be way too generous. The way I got clients with just hustling and trying a bunch of different stuff kind of worked. It worked well enough, which actually killed me. I wish it wouldn't have worked at all, so I'd have had to figure it out sooner. But it working just a little bit actually kind of was a kick in the pants, because then I didn't look at it, right? I thought everything was going okay. And once I figured out that, especially from that 0 to million, even a couple million, that getting clients and having an automated system to get clients is a big thing, it changed everything, right? Or even more than that, going from you as the owner, us as the owners, hustling, trying to different, like, I'm going to try Facebook ads or mailers or this or that, just having all these plates spinning, trying, none of them really working, to an automated, systematized, I'm going to make that up, automized system that scaled. Everything changed. I went from kind of running my business from the inside to being able to step outside, get a little perspective, and go, wow, I've got this thing that works independently of me, right? Because honestly, and we'll talk in other episodes on hiring and how to kind of create systems to make sure that your employees aren't driving you nuts, and the scheduling and all the things that we kind of do. We'll talk about how to automate that. I don't want to say they're easy comparatively, but people tend to get those a little more simply, whereas the automated client attraction system befuddles people a little more. So once we get that down, you can really step outside of your business and not feel like you're just in it all the time and you can't get any perspective, right? So let's talk about how to do this. First, we got to go with a little bit of money basics. Holy crap, my Slack is, I forgot to pause it. So you guys hear the tick, 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 which drives me nuts. So let me pause notifications. If it was fancy, I'd go back and like edit all this out, but I'm not fancy and I won't. So you guys get to see exactly what it feels like in the day to day. It's a lot of Slack, I'll tell you that. All right, so let's start with some money basics. How much is your perfect prospect worth to you today, the day you sign them up, the first month, and lifetime value? We've got to have that before we can do any marketing, right? Because I'll tell you, an automated, scalable system is going to cost money. You know, a lot of people brag on the fact like, oh, everything's repeatable, repeat and referral, which is fine, but it's not really scalable, right? It's a great way to get clients. It's just no way is a good only way to get clients, right? So there's going to be some budget, and you can't really put budget in until you know what a perfect prospect's worth today, the first month, and the first year. So start with that. Once you do that, you can kind of figure out how much you can attract to how much you can spend to attract a client. And a lot of people don't know this and they don't track. So they spend a bunch, and I'm doing huge air quotes around a bunch because that could mean different things to different people. They spend a bunch of money to get clients, and they get some clients, but they don't really know how many. They can't put them together. They don't know how much those clients are worth. So they don't know if it was a positive or negative outcome, and they get scared and go away, right? Or they're only looking at maybe the initial value of the client, but the lifetime value, especially in the service business, right? Somebody that might start off as a $200, $300, $400, $500 client, if they use service with you over and over again, they can be tens of thousands of dollars. So it's really important we know our numbers. All right. Which seems weird because you talk about, like, hey, Mike, I thought you were going to talk about how to grow a company and how to get clients and how to make an automated system. Absolutely. First step is know who your perfect prospect is, and we're going to talk about that, and B, what they're worth, so we know how much we can spend and still be profitable. Okay. And hopefully you guys caught, I said your perfect prospect, not anyone who's ever given you money or might ever give you money in the future. Big distinction. A lot of service companies get bogged down in not knowing who their perfect prospect is, and they waste way too much time and way too much money on the wrong prospects. And they can't, and then the perfect prospects kind of wander off because they don't get the love that they need because no one's paying attention to them, and our life is full of a bunch of knuckleheads that drive us nuts. So the first thing is understanding who our perfect prospect is, understanding what they're worth, and then next, understanding what their pain is. This is the key. Everybody wants to talk about that. And we've been in business this long, and I'm the smart, and I'm a lot of technical jargon, right? We have the best technicians, and here's our processes, and our service rep for the products that we might sell, or the chemicals or whatever we might use. They tell us all the stuff to sell. We sell all these technical crap that people don't care about. That would be like me going, hey, if I was going to coach you, we use Zoom and the video is super high definition and we talk this many times. You don't give a crap about any of that. You're just like, can you help me grow my business? Can you help me get the results that I want? Your clients are the same way. They don't want a new condenser for their air conditioner. They want to be cold when it's hot out, right? They want to feel safe and secure and then comfortable in their home. They want their family to be safe. So we've got to make sure that you understand exactly what their pain is and where they go to solve it, what it's costing them personally, how they feel about it. I mean, a lot of touchy-feely stuff, right? Some people don't know anything about our clients, especially, and again, that all cascades down from, I don't know who my perfect prospect is. So because I have so many clients, I can't really identify who's who. Hey, Jessica, good to have you, sister. We have two Jessicas on the phone. So Jessica Agate, one of our growing cleaning company clients, and then Jessica Williams. Good to have you both. So we need to understand really not just what their pain is, but what it's costing them in the soft side. So there's kind of 3 levels of service business owner. We need to be level 3. Level 1 is we take care of so many different people. We don't know who our best clients are. So we don't know. Everybody's a client. And we say that proudly sometimes. Oh, everybody's my client. I sell to everybody. The problem is if everybody's your perfect prospect, nobody's your perfect prospect. So really important that you know who your perfect prospects are. Once you know that, then we need to know not just, so that's at least the first level is knowing who your perfect prospect is. Second level is knowing demographic information, right? Are they old or young? Rich or not rich? Where do they live? What kind of jobs do they have? Who do they vote for? What is their ethnicity? Is that important to them? Do they have kids? The white collar, blue collar, right? All sorts of stuff. That's demographics. The third piece is, oh, Jessica says Miranda. Good to meet both of you, Jessica / Miranda. The third piece is knowing what their pain is and how it affects their life. That's the touchy feely part that almost everybody misses, right? We assume, well, I'm a landscaper. My people's pain is they want landscape picked up. That's not their pain. Their pain is they don't want to look stupid in front of their neighbor's house, right? Or their neighbors look good. They don't want to look like a bad neighbor. They want to be able to enjoy time in the backyard with their kids. There's all sorts of stuff that is different than what we think their superficial pain is. Once you've got their pain, here's the magic. If you're writing stuff down, write this one down and give it a circle. The magic is creating an irresistible offer, something your perfect prospect, not the whole world. Again, the name of this podcast is a Grow My Service Company podcast. So if you don't own a service company, you're not going to be interested. If you own a service company you don't want to grow, this isn't for you. But if you want to grow your service company, it's a pretty irresistible offer. Hey, I'm going to get on periodically and teach you everything I know about growing $1 million company for free over podcast. Pretty daggum good offer. We've got to figure out that offer for you guys where they go, I'd have to be an idiot not to do that. Your perfect prospects, not the world, right? 99.9% of the world's not going to listen to this podcast. That's fine. Owners of service companies that desperately want to grow, they're in, right? So that's what we need to do. And typically you want to try and solve their problem for free, the best that you can, right? I can only do so much without being able to get our mindset coach in and give you the videos and the frameworks and the done for you stuff. There's so much stuff that we do as paid clients that we just can't do for everybody. But I do everything I can to give you guys the solution I can for free. And that's what we want you to do, right? Whether it's an ebook, an actual book, a download, your own podcast, lunch and learns, education, free inspections, whatever you can do to kind of figure out what your customer's pain is and solve it for them for free. We start with that. And just to make sure it's crazy good, we give them an offer that makes them better than whole if it goes wrong, right? Like, hey, if we don't get this right, we'll give you your money back in times double, or we'll do a free this or free that. So you want to make it so they go, well, I'd have to just be nuts not to take that offer, right? We make it such a good offer they can't say no, and because we know their pain, we you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not poisoned, an offer of antidote isn't very interesting to me. But if I have just ingested poison, that antidote's the only thing I'm interested in, right? So you really have to know your customer's pain before you can make an irresistible offer. And believe it or not, that's the heavy lifting. Everyone kind of skips that part and goes right to, I want to do a Facebook ad. Maybe if I do 20% off. And guess what? 20% off is not an irresistible offer. They still have to spend the 80%. They still have to do a customer. Either do it for free or give them just want to make the offer so amazing. Like this podcast, it's not like I say, give me $1,000 to subscribe to this podcast every month, and if you don't like it, I'll give your money back. I said, let me just do it for free, and then for those who are like, holy crap, I want more, great, you'll come to me. So you want and again, want to knock off the idea of having a podcast? Something we teach our clients all the time. All right, so the big secret here is, yes, Jessica said it perfect. We are all in the problem-solving business. That's exactly right. I am not in the talking on the phone or making podcast or coaching business. I'm absolutely in the helping people grow their companies and get the time and money freedom they want business. That's what you guys care about. You need to know what your people care about, just like I know what you care about. So the beautiful thing is once you get who your customers and what their pain is, and you come up with an irresistible offer they just can't stay away from, the heavy lifting's done. Now all the stuff that didn't work before, the Facebook ads, the magazines, door hangers, podcast spots, emails, even yellow pages, that still work, service companies. Those all work because you know who your client is. You're able to communicate it in a way they go, that's it, this guy or gal gets me. And you make an offer that's so irresistible they can't refuse. I have had one single funnel build to grow my cleaning company, and it's made millions in revenue, and your service business is no different. So the beauty of this is once you've got an automated client attraction system that works, you don't have to. Right? So we get 200 or 300 requests for appointments where people want our help every single month. And I'm pretty much hands off, right? Because it's automated. We've got We've got what is it? Obviously I do this, right? But I do this once, and then people will hear it for years and years to come and want help, and then go down one of our funnels where we give, and I'll show you all the things that we give. We just give value after value after value, and after we've given a bunch of value, people go, God gummit, Mike, my life's been great just from the free stuff. What if I give you money? Could you make my life even better? And we have hundreds of people coming to us like that. That's what we want to have you do. So the beauty of an automated client attraction system is it's scalable, right? I can do one broadcast like this and scale it to other people hearing it, and it continues bringing in clients even when I don't, right? We sign up clients all the time. I'm not even a part of it, right? The other beauty is you can start being really picky about who you accept, right? Of the 200 or 300 people that we get every month, at this point we're taking 10 or 20. That might change at some point, but we take 10 or 20 right now, and we have everyone I work with. I love. I really enjoy how they show up because our coaching team knows what a perfect client looks like, and that's all we take. So my life is great because I never talk to knuckleheads. I only talk to amazing people, and then our clients get amazing results because we only take the people that we know are going to be successful. I shouldn't say no because we can't read the future, but we're really confident to be successful. We have a really good hit rate, right? And then the other way is you can even fire bad customers, right? The people that you put up with because you felt like you needed their money. Once you've got an automated client attraction system, you can throw those guys out in their ear, right? You're not beholden to them anymore. Once you can scale up client attraction, the service business gets pretty easy. Most of us out there are pretty good operators. We know how to buy trucks, buy equipment, get everything set up. Obviously, secret, we could probably pay someone 40, 50, 60 grand a year to handle all that garbage, right? It's the client attraction system, the building the culture, the casting the vision. That's what we need to do. So that can be you. That's how you do it. Just the overview of the steps again are know who your client is, understand their pain better than anybody else, make an offer that's so irresistible they can't do it, and then automate that bad boy. That's it. So if you want to know what that looks like on a day-to-day, I will tell you. If you want the details story, and again, if you want more, you want the whole 20-year story of the principles I used to build and sell my first couple 7-figure businesses, subscribe, rate, review, and refer to this podcast. And then just direct message me on Instagram, subscribe, and I will send you a free copy of my book. You can get it on Amazon for $20, but if you want it for free, I think I don't know, I've been there. I'm assuming it's $20, but you can get it on Amazon for money, or if you want it for free and you want to say hi to me just so we can reach out and know that you're loving it, just it's Instagram.com/grow my service company. Jessica says, I want more. Here's how you do it, sister. I'm going to look for your message. Go to Instagram.com/grow my service company. Just give me a direct message there, say subscribed, and we will get you a copy of the book. It's 200 pages, everything I learned. I wrote it a couple years ago. Spoiler alert, we've got a new one coming out. We'll tell you about that later. But everything I learned about all my brick and mortar businesses and how to grow them, how I grew them. So go to Instagram.com/grow my service company. Just give me a direct message with subscribed, and we'll get it to you guys, gals. All right. Love the community that's starting to build here. Can't wait to talk to you again soon. And I'll look for y'all in my direct messages. Talk soon.